background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got 99 wins, one away from triple digits. It'll be real exciting to see if he gets 100 here in this one.
Gene Segura heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 2.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's been a good series for them so far here, too. They've been able to take the first 2 games, and now they're set up in good shape to make it a clean sweep.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. David Peralta will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily.
Just checking.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Grounded to the right. Gonzalez is up with it. The second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to breeze his way to a 1-2-3 top half, but back-to-back hits have turned the tables on him here with 2 outs in the visitors' first.
Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
This is a good sign. Coming off a game where you only scored 1 run, to get on the board first here in the very first inning, that should help these guys relax a little bit and not make them feel like they've got a press up there.
Yasmani Tomas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1. The Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ruby De La Rosa gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the loss, but he was relatively decent. He'll look to build on that here.
Jock Peterson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Segura onto the grass, one away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, there are not a lot of guys that can swing a bat like Jock Peterson. He currently leads the National League in batting average, and a big reason for that is the approach he takes to the plate. He's patient enough to wait for his pitch and aggressive enough to crush it, and if it's there, he's been a lot of fun to watch this year.
Corey Seager stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings, or one big 2-out at-bat.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
One thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Yasiel Puig will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
De La Rosa pauses. First pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jake Lamb will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Kazmir's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the catch while ranging backward, as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Get out of here.
And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Phil Gosselin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Nope,
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Or maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ruby De La Rosa shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
And that's the pitch they were set up for. That slider breaking down around the knees, that's a good job of holding off on the swing.
Ball three. 3-2 now. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock, still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here. Nobody for the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Hey!
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Gene Segura will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Into the box, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollard. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to short. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Yasmani Grandal.
De La Rosa sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Into the box now, Scott Kazmir. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Hit out towards second. To his left, Gosselin. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Wellington Castillo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Wellington Castillo.
Kazmir into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, not an easy play out there by any stretch. He's got to hit the shortstop in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Corey Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Shortstop, number 5.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Yasiel Puig will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 24. First baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Count 1 and 2.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Phil Gosselin heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Kazmir has his target. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Hot shot to third. Turner's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, pitcher,
Ruby De La Rosa will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Gene Segura steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and we smoked this one pretty good.
David Peralta is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
And Kazmir a look to first here, and a dive, but he's back in. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Justin Turner will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Andre Ethier is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Well, Andre Ethier saw a bit of a career resurrection in 2015.
Yeah, he sure did. He got an opportunity to play every day. Hit .294, one of the highest averages of his career.
And he also hit 20 homers, the most he'd hit since 2011, so he really came alive. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, you gotta like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona.
Goldschmidt.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Settling in now, Wellington Castillo. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Runner at first here, one man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder,
Yasmani Tomas will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first two trips.
Yeah, the double play was unfortunate, but I liked the swing he put on the ball his first time around. Let's see if he can get back to doing that.
Ethier's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Yasmani Grandal gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura has it. A quick out number one.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Stepping in, Scott Kazmir. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. I mean, he's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
First delivery to him on the way. Jock Peterson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jake Lamb will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far, and you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Phil Gosselin will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Kazmir sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. Corey Seager steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
A good sign here to start the home 7th. You know, he finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Yasiel Puig comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Daniel Hudson will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Daniel Hudson.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Three and one now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1, you can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Here's the 3-1. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
That's exactly what you got to do against a good fastball hitter. Keep him guessing and don't let him sit on the hard stuff, even in a fastball count.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Josh Colmenter will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out.
Josh Colmenter.
Justin Turner will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, this pitch is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tap fouled at home plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pedro Baez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
David Peralta will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to short. Kendrick. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Chopped foul right at home plate. In the air to straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one 3-2. Tyler Clippard is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
Yasmani Grandal leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Yasmani Grandal.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And it's quickly 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Scott Van Slyke will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Jock Peterson will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5,
Corey Seager will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA, but they still lead it 3-2. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Yasmani Tomas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And a slider, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, a 3-2 count leading off the inning. Is this in the zone? Doesn't look like it from that angle. Maybe he thought it was too close to take, but I think he should be on first base right now.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Jansen comes set and delivers. Phil Gosselin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In line for the victory is Scott Kazmir if our current score holds. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless 9th and finish off the Dodger victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Adrian Gonzalez. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-2. Good night from Los Angeles.